Hey y'all, it's Lady C, and we're getting dinner ready for tonight. We got our homemade spaghetti sauce with a little bit of garlic, some cilantro, fresh tomatoes, oh yes. And then we've got our veggie noodles. They're basically done. Woohoo, the coup de grace. We got turkey and lamb meatballs with onion, a little bit of cheese stuffed in there. Look at that, y'all. These are about to go in the oven. Yes, the noodles are done. These are veggie noodles. I would show you all the box, but I threw it away. We mixed some spaghetti and fettuccine noodles. All right, y'all, we're cutting up the tomato for our salad. Prepared our salad. Oh, okay, go ahead. He wants to mix it, y'all. What'd you mix it with? We got a little bit of lettuce. We got cucumber. I think you got too much nothing else in there. Oh yeah, we do. We got onion.
Cauliflower.
Cauliflower in the house. Got the cauliflower pulled up. Stand up, cauliflower, stand up. Yes, with the red onion. Now we got the tomato going in, y'all. Ooh, Lord and Lord. That's a good thing. See, he used a little, what do they call them, baby?
Persian cucumber.
A little Persian cucumber. Add a little bit of pepper, and that's our salad for tonight. We'll be eating a little while when our meatballs get done. Here are the breadsticks we're going to use. We're not using the real thing today, y'all. We're going to be lazy. We're going to put these in. We done cooked everything else. But this is the type that we're using. Ooh, there's the meatball, y'all. Look at that cheese in them. Oh, ho, ho, ho. That is a sight to behold. Now we're going to put them in our sauce, y'all. Okay, y'all, we're going to get the full effect. We got our meatballs in the sauce. But look at that, y'all. Look at that. We cut the meatball in half so y'all can get the full effect. Ooh, yes. Hey y'all, it's Lady C, and I'm in the place to be. Woo, we are here tonight, y'all. Got some really good food. One of my favorite things in the entire world is spaghetti, and we have made spaghetti. I put some clips in to show you guys what we did. The sauce is basically tomatoes out of our garden, and we had whipped them up to make a soup, and we couldn't eat it all, so we froze it, and then I took it out and mixed it with some tomato paste, some garlic, ooh boy, some Italian seasoning, and some crushed tomato, more crushed tomato, and put a little secret ingredient in there, but I can't tell y'all what it is, family secret. So got that together. We got our own little sauce together. My husband did the noodles. It's a mixture of fettuccine and spaghetti because I had 2 boxes and I'm not going to waste anything. And then I got garlic bread. These were just frozen garlic bread sticks. Hubby made a good old garden salad. Can you see it? Can you see it? And that's about it. Today I'm drinking on some Seagram's ginger ale. Yes, the bomb. And that's about it today, you guys. I'm going to do part 3 of my story, my life story. This is high school. So we're going to get to eating. I'm going to take a little bit of this grated Parmesan, put it on here. Come on now, the grated Parmesan. Don't show out now. I know it's something in here, people. There we go. Okay, there we go. Ooh, I like a lot. Okay. So we got that. Now let's say our grace, and then we're going to be ready to get it in, y'all. Dear Lord, I want to thank you for the food we're about to receive for nourishment of our bodies, Lord Jesus. Lord, please bless my subscribers and bless anyone who wants to subscribe, Jesus. Bless my family, bless my friends, and bless us as we walk along the path, Jesus, and lead us in the right directions. Amen. Okay, y'all, we got that done. Now we're going to do some of our ginger ale. I'm always thirsty when I sit down. Woo! So, how's everybody doing tonight? I'm doing all right. Just cut into this meatball. I'm doing all right. I was kind of tired because I was off on Monday. And then, you know, you got to go back to work. So I had to go back to work. I don't think my body was fully prepared because I've been chilling. Look at that, y'all. Look at that with that sauce on it. Ooh, y'all want the first bite? It's good when you mix your noodles. Yeah, I don't know what I did with my napkin. Oh well. I did have one. Let's get into a bite of this meatball. And we can start our story for today, y'all. My husband made these meatballs with a little bit of turkey and some lamb, y'all. Look at that. Okay. Get it together. All right, y'all. Well, high school for me, I don't know, it was great. It wasn't like, you know, I was the most popular, I was just the most whatever. It just, our high school started ninth grade. I know in some states it starts at, I think, what, 8th or whatever? Newark High School, home of the Yellow Jackets. Our town basically had one high school. We lived in Newark, we went to Newark High. And you know, the town, basically our town, was very high, you know, highly supported. All the games, you know, everybody in town would go to the games. A lot of your teachers had taught your parents. You know, these people have been there for years. That's what kind of high school it was. We were still walking to school. All the kids from our little area, we were still walking. And the white children who lived around us, they were still catching the bus. Nothing had changed. This is from elementary to high school, so that tell you how things go. Everybody, you know, all the local town went out to high school football and basketball games. That was like a big deal. I had cousins and I had a brother who were already at school. My brother was a senior. I had a cousin who was a senior. I had friends who were already there, so they gave me the lay of the land. I kind of knew how to get around, things like that. I was not athletic. Y'all, this spaghetti is so good. I was not athletic at all. Basically, I was a bookworm. Remember what I told you about my father teaching me how to read at a very young age, so I loved to read. I was pretty smart. And I was in, the only thing I was active in, I was in choir. I used to sing in the madrigals. And that was a lot of fun. Anyway. I did that. I hung out with most of my girlfriends. Most of my friends were girls that we all grew up with in the same neighborhood. By the time they were 16, they all had their licenses, so basically I rode around with them. I was the crazy one. You know, nobody in my house had a car, so I wasn't really interested in driving. I didn't get my license until later on in life, and that'll be a part of my story I'll tell you all about. So we hung out, we rode around. The love of my life at that time was the local. He was a football and basketball star, you could say. We both had, I guess we had a lot in common. His grandmother was raising him, my grandmother was raising me. I mean, that's not what attracted us to each other. We had known each other all our lives. Grew up in the same neighborhood. He was actually younger than me. So since he was the, high school football and basketball star, I went to all the games, we did all that. And, it was just like everybody knew we were together. We were going to be together forever. I had my whole life planned around this. I wasn't leaving my hometown. I was going to the local technical college. I was going to get married and, you just stay in Newark. That's what you did. That was my plan. So, I was supposed to be in love, but, although I did date my boyfriend all throughout high school, I would always meet guys. I was always into, he's just so fine and all that, And I had this big thing about meeting popular guys that looked good, and they were popular. I think I had a little bit of a daddy issue. Since my father passed away at a young age. I mean, not at a young age. Since my father passed away when I was young. And I love my father. I think it was just a challenge for me to find the cute guy that was so popular and see if he would, talk to me. The girl that, was really not the most popular. Not bad looking, but not the most popular. It was just a challenge. So I would do that. I wouldn't really call myself dating them. Once I really started talking to them, it was done after maybe a few phone calls back to my hometown boyfriend. Excuse me. So, what else? I guess the next thing in the what was it, the summer before my senior year, me and my niece, who was very close in age to me, went to Fort Wayne, Indiana to go visit my grandfather. Now, This is my maternal grandfather. My grandmother and my grandfather never married. My mother's father. And I really didn't know my grandfather. I mean, I knew his family. He was from the same area I was. He grew up, born and raised, but he had left, and he was a doctor in Fort Wayne. So, you know, he used to send us money, presents. Things like that. But him and my mother weren't really close, even before I was born. So he would come back in town, you know, sometimes to visit his family, but never really came to visit us. But he did always make sure we were taken care of, and he did always send money and gifts at Christmas time and things like that. So when I got older and I was living with my grandmother, he asked for me and my niece to come visit with him in Fort Wayne, which I did. Now this was a whole nother level, y'all. My grandfather, you know, he's a doctor, so he had a Cadillac, he had a maid, he had a very nice house. With a pool in the backyard, you know. I thought if you had a pool in the backyard, you had it made. You know, you was rich. So we went to go stay with him for the summer. We had a ball, met all kinds of people. Learned that in Delaware, if you buy a soda, it's soda, but in Indiana, it's a pop, which I was like, couldn't get over that. Anyway, so we had a really good time. But when the summer came to an end, my grandfather wanted us to stay with him. You know, he's like, oh, how would you guys like to stay? And, you know, da-da-da-da. And me and my niece just bawled. We just broke out crying. We couldn't imagine leaving our little town, you know. We wanted to go home. So we cried and cried, wanted to go home. So he sent us back home. But I say that to say, no matter how much you have, no matter how much the grass looks green on the other side, you know you have something good. You know, I had love, I had friends, I had everything I needed at home. I mean, how could I pass all that up just because you think, you know, you're going to be able to live in a nice big house and do bigger things and have, you know, have more things. I just couldn't do that. I love my hometown life, and that's what I thought I was going to be living for the rest of my life. So we were heading on back to Delaware. And that's basically what I'm going to give you for my high school years. We're going to skip on. After that, there's some more, so we'll stop there. You guys, I have lost my napkin. And I've been tearing this food up. It is so good, y'all. It is now time. Did y'all see my bowl? This is for Halloween. It's got the bats on it. Ain't that just so cute? Just wanted y'all to see that. Got my fall cup. My orange plate. It's going down, y'all. Ooh, excuse me. So let's get into some of this salad right here. I did put some, this was some oil, vinegar, mixed it with some French dressing. This is good, y'all. I love putting crunchy things in here. That comes out real good. Those little cucumbers. I try to get my veggies in, y'all. Sometimes now, I'm not a good veggie. Whew, I watch this vegan lady on Facebook sometimes, Tabitha Brown, and she always says, boy, you eat your greens, you set for the day. You eat some greens, you feel so good when you get done. Y'all, this is a meal and a half. Look at that. Mixed spaghetti and fettuccine noodles. Yeah. Oh, yeah, I'm getting full. But I'm trudging through this because this is good. I want y'all to look at this meatball. Look at this meatball my husband made. This thing is huge. I just take them and cut them up because they're so good. You can see everything inside of them. Yummy, yummy. I'm sorry if I got food everywhere, y'all. I started the video and I ain't about to get up. I had a napkin. I do not know where it is going to. So it is what it is. Oh, Lord. Anyway, I hope y'all enjoy my story. I'll come back with the next part. I have to sit down and write this stuff, y'all. Because I gotta think about it. These are some years ago. Anyway, I think I done made this too long already. Hope everybody's having a good night. And like I always say, excuse me, stay healthy, stay happy, and stay hungry. Excuse me. And do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Push the red subscribe button. Tell all your family and friends about me. And have them subscribe. But anyway, I will not have a video for tomorrow, but I will have one the next day. And you guys have a good night. I love every single one of y'all. Good night.